Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and excuse my disheveled self. Bit of a chaotic morning. My baby niece is staying with us this weekend, so if you hear like any sounds of baby crying, don't be alarmed. She's more than likely just hungry, but my mom is downstairs with her, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go up here and film this real quick. And today's video, I had a completely different plan, but then at the last minute I decided, you know what, I have all these bags sitting here of books that I want to get rid of, so I'm gonna show you some of the books I'm gonna be unhauling. I donate all of my books to a used bookshop here. It's called Belfast Books, if you are familiar with it, if you live in Belfast and you're around in that area. It's called Belfast Books, and I know the owner pretty well, and I've donated to him for quite a few years. But we're gonna hydrate and get to it. You're probably wondering, don't you usually have a water bottle? You're probably not, but seeing as it's brought up, I'm a dumb bitch and left my water bottle in work, so I'm working with a glass today. And but it doesn't matter, just hydrate. All right, hydrate. Anyway, so I've got a couple bags here of just a bunch of books that I'm getting rid of. There's nothing wrong with any of them, purely this is all purely like I just need space, you know, and more space for more books, you know what I mean? So first three that I'm getting rid of is gonna be the Serpent and Dove trilogy. Woo! Everything's falling apart. So yeah, Serpent and Dove, Blood and Honey, and Gods and Monsters. I'm getting rid of these purely because I read them all, don't plan on reading them again, and it's a good series, but I'm not like wild about it. So there will be someone out there that will be, so they can go to someone else. Another book I'm going to get rid of is The Hand, the Eye, and the Heart by Zoe Marriott. Now, I really, really love this when I read it, but to be honest, I don't see myself rereading it, and it's just going to be sitting on my shelf. It's about a non-binary trans character who takes their father's place in the war, basically. And yeah, I really, really love this, and if you haven't read it, you absolutely should. So I'm going to pass this on, and hopefully somebody out there will read it and love it as much as I did, but I need the space, guys, okay? And I'm being brutal for this unhaul, honestly. The Onyx and Ivory duology, again, I love this duology, but honestly, it's been sitting on my shelf for a while since I read it, and no matter how much I love it, I don't see myself rereading it. And, you know, again, even though I enjoyed it, you know, there's no point in me keeping it if I'm not going to reread it. Do you know what I mean? So someone else can have it. Now, the next one I'm getting rid of, Sorcery of Thorns. Again, I really, really enjoyed this, but again, don't see myself rereading it. And like I said, I need the space. It's going to be the same story for a lot of these. Now, oh yeah, The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This has been on my shelf for a minute, and if I was gonna read it, I would have by now. Like, I love Jennifer L. Armentrout, I really, really do. And I did fully plan on reading this, but I think I'll just donate it and just get the Kindle edition because I read the entirety of the Lux series on my Kindle. So that's just what we're gonna do with that. The next three, I'm not gonna lift them all out, but the Dark Artifices trilogy. So obviously this is Lady Midnight, but there's book 2 is Lord of Shadows, and book 3 is Queen of Air and Darkness. Yeah, Queen of Air and Darkness. They're in the bag right here, but they're too heavy. I don't want to lift them out. I'm getting rid of these purely because they're big, huge, chunky things, and I want to repurchase them in like the smaller paperbacks so that all my Shadowhunter books are the same size. Which you're probably thinking, don't you own Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron in hardback? Yes, I do, but they stay on this shelf, not that one over there. And to be honest, this isn't my favorite in the Shadowhunter world, if I'm being honest. Like, it's good, it's okay. It's not terrible. Like, I enjoyed it when I read it, but I'll just get the normal, smaller paperbacks, and if I plan on rereading them, then, well, sure. that's just what we'll do. Right, put all these back in the bag so that I'm not surrounded by books. See, this is the chaos, guys, okay? I'm dropping books everywhere. This is the chaos, okay? So, there's bag number 1. Bag number 2 is, well, 2 ones that I recently attempted to read but just could not get through. Book of Night by Holly Black, Marvelous Light by Freya Marsh. I attempted to read both of these. I got 67 pages into this and ended up realizing I really, really couldn't care less, so I DNF'd. I tried twice with this. Tried reading it physically. I tried listening to the audiobook. I could not get into it. I just could not get into it. And you know what? Like, in the year of our Lord Aslan, 2022, there's no room for books that I don't care about. So, I'm also going to get rid of my Try Guys book. Because, oh my goodness. Hair in my mouth. No! Get away! I'm getting rid of my Try Guys book. Now, I really, really like the Try Guys. I do. Like, they were the sole reason I stay subscribed to the BuzzFeed channel, but then whenever they left and started their own, I was really, really excited. And when they came out with this, I was really, really excited. But again, I've read it, been there, done that, and if I want to reread it, you know, I had the audiobook, so I can just listen to it again. And yeah, again, no point in me keeping it if I'm not gonna reread it again. But yeah, there's no point in me holding on to it. The next trilogy that I'm going to be getting rid of is actually kind of hard for me to part with because I really, really love and adore this series. But again, don't see myself rereading it and I need the space, honestly. And if I want to reread them, I'll get the audiobooks or something. But it's the Aurora Rising trilogy. So Aurora Rising, Aurora Burning, and Aurora's End. I love this trilogy. Okay, this is one of my top favorite trilogies, as you guys know. I've tabbed them. I'm not going to take the tabs out. Like, I'm not taking them out. You know, the person can, you know, take them out themselves. But anyway, I'm getting rid of them. Don't see myself rereading. Need the shelf space. And, you know, and to be honest, the 2 authors, the 2 authors, kind of problematic. So, I don't really want that in my life. Anyway, that's bag number 3. Or no, bag number 2. Bag number 3. So we've got a few here. So I've got another duology that I'm getting rid of. Circle of Shadows and Cloak of Night by Evelyn Skye. I really, really did enjoy this. Like I said, this was a book that was sitting on my shelf for a really long time. I think I read it for the Introverted Reader readathon, maybe like a year or 2 ago. Again, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I really, really enjoyed this. There were a few tropes in there that I'm not a big fan of, if I'm being honest. But like, again, just need the shelf space. And don't see myself rereading them, so they can go to someone who will love them and reread them and, you know, give them the love and attention that I cannot give. That's just what we're doing. Another trilogy that I'm gonna part with is this. What is this even called? It's The Tiger and the Wolf by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I don't even know the name of this trilogy. Why did I even buy these? I got these out of Waterstones. And like, there's the Tiger and the Wolf, Bear and the Serpent, and Hyena and the Hawk. And it's about these different tribes, and they can shapeshift into the different animals. And whilst that sounds fascinating, if I really, really wanted to read these, I would have by now. But I randomly bought them for a reason I can't fathom. And they've been sitting on my shelf, and I was like, do you know what? Am I ever going to read these? No, the pages, like, am I just going to let them sit on my shelf till they turn yellow? Like, no. Like, they deserve to go to someone who's going to read them and love them. And if I feel the need, I can get them on my Kindle. You know what I mean? Like, and another trilogy that I'm getting rid of, which might be a bit controversial. Again, this is a trilogy that I love. But again, I need the shelf space. And to be honest, I'm looking at them now and I'm like, this is by an author that I really, really love. And I did really enjoy these. I'm on the fence, but just the Renegades Trilogy by Marissa Meyer. Now listen, nothing wrong with this trilogy at all. Nothing wrong with it at all. But I don't know. I'm on the fence about getting rid of these, honestly, but I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and get rid of them because, you know, am I ever going to reread this? Probably not. Like, that's what I asked myself. Are you going to reread these? Probably not. Are you just going to keep them because this is an author that you like? Yeah. And is there any point in doing that? No. No, there isn't. So we need to put them back in the bag. Put them back in the bag. That's where they all need to go. Like, I am literally just unceremoniously just dumping these back into these carrier bags. I have 2 other bags over there, which I'm not going to go through. But in both of the ones that are over here, there is a whole lot of manga that I'm getting rid of. Now, I follow a lot of people on here that are like fully in their manga era right now. I can't relate. I honestly can't relate. Like, I love a good graphic novel. I love manga, don't get me wrong. But like, Attack on Titan is in there. Demon Prince of Momochi House is in there. Black Butler's in there. Full Metal Alchemist is in there. But like, I'm just not in the mood anymore. Like, I gave up on Attack on Titan ages ago. Like, I used to be obsessed with it. I'm not into it anymore. Demon Prince of Momochi House, like, half of the plot in that went over my head. I couldn't even tell you what it's about. Black Butler was just okay. Like, it was just okay. And to be honest, the main character kind of gave me the like the Sebastian himself. Like, I know he's like an icon. I get that. I get a lot of people like him, but I'm not really here for him. And you know, just like they're better going to someone who's going to love and appreciate them rather than sitting on my shelf just not being read, or you know, just that there's no point, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I swear they're right there. Here, let me know. Can I? No, I can't. I don't want to you're unbalanced enough as it is. But yeah, that's my unhaul. You know, for the winter. Usually a lot of people try to get rid of their stuff during the spring, but I wasn't that person. I was too busy working. So yeah, that is my unhaul for today. Yes, like I said, I'm going to be donating these to a used bookshop called Belfast Books, who I've donated to over the years. And or to anybody that wants them. If you've seen something here that you're all like, oh, I would like that, please let me know. But yeah, I'll love yous and leave yous. Sorry, this video is a bit chaotic. I'm sweating now. But yeah, I'm gonna head on and continue watching Ghost Files because it dropped yesterday. So anyway, I love you all. Twitter, Instagram, down below as always. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell so you know when my next video is up, which will be on Tuesday. Again, I had a completely different idea of what I was actually going to show you guys my Gasoline albums that I got. Like, Key's last album, Gasoline, came out. If you're a K-pop fan, you know what that is. But it's over there and I was going to show it off to you guys, but then I was just like, you know what? Let's make it a bookish one. Let's show them all the books you're getting rid of. So I did. Anyway, I love yous and leave yous. I'll see yous on Tuesday. Bye.